Hey guys, Travis here with Keeping Up with the Colliers. I also got my daughter Brighton. Brighton, can you say hi?
Wave at the camera.
Wave at the camera. Say hi. And my wife Lauren. And we're out here today. It's a pretty day. It's the end of deer season. We're gonna walk through some of this place that we got. We call it Cactus. We're gonna walk through and see what kind of work we need to do for the upcoming year and just enjoy a pretty day with family.
What's that?
What is it, Brighton? Look at me. What is that?
A track.
What kind of track?
A deer track?
Yeah,
Say that.
the track.
Good job. All right, let's keep walking. Around the property to see what kind of projects we had. Thought I'd show you a project I did last year. This was actually solid mesquites down in this bottom, and it kind of made an L shape around us. Came in here and took out the mesquites and planted a food plot. Not exactly as good as I've been hoping. Cedar trees, and I have, if you'll look on this hillside over here, if Lauren will pan the camera, I've got a lot of cedars in here. I'm not overrun like some areas are, but I do have a lot of cedars, and our goal over the next few years is to get rid of all the cedars. We're gonna come in here and try to slash them, cut them down, and then maybe come through here with some prescribed fire maybe. Just hopefully to get rid of the cedars, because wildlife benefit nothing from a cedar tree. A lot of people say they're cover and all that, but there's nothing good that comes from a cedar except they use all your soil moisture and they take over, cover the ground, nothing grows under them. They're just not a good thing. Oklahoma's losing a lot of acres to cedars every day, and I'd like to start helping get rid of these. See you later.
Ready? Yeah. Ready, set, go! I'm gonna beat you.
So earlier when I was talking to you guys, we were standing up on top of that bluff. We call this the Red Bluff plot. Like I said, it's a long ways from a good plot, but we did have some seed come up. It's better than it was when it was just mesquite trees. As you can see, we're still surrounded in mesquite trees, but we're trying. Somebody got tired, so guys, I thought this was a perfect example to show you underneath a cedar tree what I'm talking about. There's absolutely no vegetation underneath the cedar tree. I mean, it's a desert underneath there. Now, I'm not saying mesquite trees are great, but they're at least is winter grass growing underneath it. So you get a little bit of benefit from that. I mean, they're still taking over, and I'd like to thin those out, but it's a lot better than the cedar tree with absolutely nothing underneath it to benefit wildlife. All right, pick it up, sissy. What'd you find?
A deer.
No, that's not a deer. That looks like cow teeth.
Can you turn it the other way?
Turn around where we can see it better.
Turn it like this. Can you hold it like that? Show it to the camera. Here, hold it like that. Show it to the camera.
Whoa. Kind of a cool find, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Keep walking.
There you go.
I'm going to stop here and show you. A road kind of comes out to a T right here. And this was a strip of thin mesquites. I went ahead, it's going to be about probably 300 or 400 yards long by only about 60 yards wide. I went ahead and mulched all the mesquites. I'm going to turn this into a food plot. Hopefully within the next 2 months I'll do a video of us out here planting this. But I'm just hoping to put as much food on this property as I can and try to draw in as many deer as I possibly can. But anyway, thought I'd show you that before we plant it. So I've had people ask me why I call this farm Cactus, And the biggest reason is the first few times I was over here, I kept getting flats. And there's actually an armadillo out here messing around while we're talking, shooting this video. Look at him standing up. Anyway, kind of cool to see a little nature while you're out here. What do you think about that, sissy?
You see it, Brian? Yeah.
So anyway, back to what I was saying. The first few times I was out here, I kept getting flats. And it was because I was running over all the cactus. This place is littered with cactuses and mesquites, which it's probably got more mesquites than cactuses, but for some reason the name cactus just kind of stuck, and we call this farm the Cactus Farm. So anyway, I thought I'd tell you that little tidbit of information. This is an extremely healthy cedar tree. It is really producing. We built this little fire pit here, and we kind of got brush stacked around here to burn this spring, but there's our little wood pile. What I thought was neat though is when I was walking through here, I spotted a rub that I am talking about is a big old rub. Look at the size of that rub. Anyway, I thought that was kind of neat. We kind of done a little bit of cleanup in this area for family campouts and such. Thought this was a good example. Lauren sat down and she sat right down on a mesquite thorn. And then we look over and there's a wasp nest. And what I was thinking is, it's crazy. Southwest Oklahoma, literally everything here will bite, poke, or stick you. We have rattlesnakes, wasps, cactuses, mesquite thorns. It's pretty unforgiving out here sometimes. So always watch where you step and watch where you're walking. Anyway.
God made me.
Aww.
What are you standing beside? Can you say a rub?
A rub.
A big rub.
A big rub.
What? And you know what made that big rub?
What?
A big buck.
Can you say big buck?
Big rub.
Yeah. And I told you we're kind of looking for spots to make food plots, take care of cedars, and just some of the improvements on the farm for wildlife. And found this little area. It's kind of a thin strip of mesquites, and some of them are dead from the past owner that had sprayed. So plan on coming in here and mulching this up, and I might leave a cedar or two for cover to put like a pop-up line in. But anyway, this looks like a pretty good area to have another food plot, so I think we might make one here. So as we're walking down some of these roads, I actually made all these roads with a dozer back 5 or 6 years ago after I bought the place. And I told you there's some thin spots, and what the deal was, this used to be cultivated ground. The farmer used to farm this area before it grew up mesquites. And as we're walking down one of the roads I made, there's an old plow that was used who knows how long ago to plow the fields. So it's just kind of neat seeing some of this old stuff, antiques that you'll never see used again probably, but thought it was something kind of neat to show y'all. We're headed back to the truck, and we're finding some great places to put trail cameras. Look at these deer crossing this road. I think we'll be putting some trail cams up pretty quick. Thought I'd show you one last plot that I've put together this fall. I come in here and mulched another thin area of mesquites. As you can see, there's mulch litter everywhere and cactuses. But I think this will be another good food plot, a little small plot. This is kind of a neat area, and I'll flash a picture on the screen of the deer my wife shot. But anyway, I found his sheds down here close to this little area, so kind of a neat deal. And you'll be impressed by the deer she shot this year. It was really nice. All right, we're ending our little adventure. We've checked out places to have food plots, some improvements we need to do. Now we're just kind of driving out of the place. Going to keep looking for wildlife.
Say hi.
Yep.
Tell them bye, sissy.
Bye.
Catch us next time on Keeping Up with the Colliers.
Have a good day.